Hello YouTube, this is Simply Love and I'm coming to you with a video for March 2015. And this video is for all you Libras out there, or some of you Libras out there. And I'm sitting here on the floor. I remember when we were younger as kids, when we would come into the room and our parents sitting there watching TV, and we go, sitting on the chair. I don't know about y'all from the old school. They was like, get off them chairs and sit down there on the floor and watch TV. That I never could understand, but we had to do what our parents told us to do. On the floor we went. It was carpet and everything down there, so it was pretty comfortable, but I just didn't understand, why couldn't we sit in the chairs? Isn't that what chairs are for, to sit in? But and I kind of pick up that habit. Me and my older brother do the same thing. We you know, go somewhere, or or at our place, we would, we just sit on the floor because we were just like raised that way. You just don't sit. You too young or something. They're afraid you might tear something up. You might rip. In our days, I guess we had them plastic. You might rip their plastic that they put on there, and they didn't want you to be playing around with their newly plastic that they put on the chairs. So I don't know, but I'm sitting here on the floor and I'm feeling comfortable. And I'm going to do the reading for Libra, March 2015. So we're going to start with this. I'm not an astrologer, and I'm not going to be. I'm just going to deliver the messages that I get from the Most High God, that delivers the messages to me from the angels. Simple as that. That's why I name myself Simply Love, because I want to keep it simple, and I want to deliver love through the messages from the man who loves each and every one of us, and that is the Most High God. So that's what I'm about. I use these cards, as uh, um, um, for the signs, just to read the signs each month. But you know, and the messages that I'm getting are going to be messages from the Most High God. So these cards, when you see them, you might see other people reading them and say, and you might look at me and say, well, that's not what that card means, or that's not what that card means. Maybe not. Hey, I'm just delivering the messages that I get, and what I get through the messages, and what I see with it is what I have to say. I have to say and do what I am put here to do. So I just want you all to understand that. I'm not no astrologer. Don't ask me about sun signs, moon signs. What house you may be in, the second house of Jupiter or the second house of Aquarius, or if you're all that kind of stuff. Don't ask me about that, because I'm not into it, and I'm not interested in it. You know that's just me. I'm here to do what I was chosen to do, and that is deliver the messages to you guys out there, and to deliver the truth. I mean, that's just all there is to it, and keep it real. Keep it real. All this stars and going to the moon, to Pluto, has nothing basically to do with people's situation in everyday lives. I'm here to help you. I'm sent as a messenger to help you, and to love you, to show you love through the Most High God and the situations that I've been through. And you can reach and contact me for a full, detailed, personal reading, and you will really understand how I operate. Or you may could go to my website and look at some of the comments about people who have I have read for. I do appreciate each and every one of you. So I am going to get on with the reading now for Libra. And I'm gonna just say this one more thing too. I had to take a little breather here for a minute, because I did Libras earlier, just a little, at least I thought I did. And I went through all this, and oh gosh, it was beautiful. But when I finally looked up, the recorder didn't even record, and it just wasted. uh but I'm not gonna keep that energy. I had to, close my eyes and breathe in and slowly go out. But it was just like that was a waste of time for me. Now I got to do it all over again. Now make sure that recorder is on record. I thought it was the last time, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that been through that. So anyhow, that was just to lighten things up. Okay, for you Libras, I'm going to tell you with this first card, you have the King of Cups. Let me see here. When we're talking about the King of Cups, when we're talking about, now this is all I'm going to get into when it comes to whatever signs, because I know you guys like to hear this, or you already know. When you're talking about cups, you're talking about, you know, a water sign, which may be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio that we're talking about here, man or woman. A lot of you Libras know this person, and they're very knowledgeable. They can be uh an attorney. They could be a financial advisor. They could be someone who take cares of financial book work or taxes. He could be a tax guy that comes around and straighten out the tax books, make sure your taxes are done good. He could be someone that is some sort of counselor. He may give some kind of counseling or something. Or in some of you Virgos, I'm sorry, didn't mean to say Virgo, did that again. Libras, some of you Libras, this could be a relative of yours that you call on and can rely on to talk to about certain situations, maybe help out with certain projects that you may have going on with you. He's very reliable, very thorough at his job, very professional. um and that's Libra for you, to have people around that resonate with themselves, because they are themselves a they like to be perfectionists. They like to have their stuff together. They like to be around people that have their stuff together as well. And this person, whoever it is, you know them. It could be a relative, it could be a friend, it could be somebody on a business level that's helping you with some kind of project, or helping you try to put a project together. It could be somebody, and some of you Libras, it could be someone around that's helping you with a business deal, with getting something off the ground. They're probably going through with a fine comb, and advising you. It could be some type of advisor of advising you of some type of information. It could be an insurance agent. This person could come as some kind of professional guy, or it can become a relative who is in this type of profession, or was in this type of profession, that you call on and need his assistance from time to time, or just need someone to talk to. This is the guy. He's a good guy. He's very on top of his job. If he's a worker of any type that I had just talked about, he's the go-to guy. And he's thorough, and he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's talking about. And like I said, it could be an attorney. It could be attorney. Maybe some of you Libras out there are getting paperwork together regarding insurance, maybe death death insurance policies, inheritance, who's getting what, what's going to happen with this, who's getting that. Things in that nature is something with this person in you Libra's life that helps you with things that needs to be put together legally, or financially, or spiritually. It can also be a spiritual person. This person, could be someone that from, if some of you Libras out there go to church on Sundays, it could be a person that a go-to person that maybe could be, and this could be a male or female, that does some kind of study, like a teacher, come across like a teacher also, maybe in Bible study, they may have their own little group that they teach this person. Uh, like some type of studies that they do, or some kind of thing that they do church wise, that they're in charge of a certain group of doing something. And I'm getting the notion, whoever this is, to some of you Libras, it has to be doing something with teaching something, because he's holding a book in his hand, and you know he's going over this book. So I look at him, for some of you Libras, as somebody, maybe as a teacher, or a someone in church that teaches the Bible study, things like that, or as the other of what I said. It just depends on what Libra I'm talking to. And I'm not talking to all of you, so it won't resonate to some of you. So the next card I'm getting is the Ten of Pentacles here for you Libras, in for next month, coming in and going out through. It may go out through this part here, because some of you Libras are going to hear news of someone pregnant. Somebody's going to have a baby. You're going to hear news about somebody having a baby. Either it could be yourself. Some you Libra men, you might find out your wife is pregnant, and that's good news, having a baby. um to some of you Libras, it could mean that there was a baby already born. You may have a new addition to the family. Let me see this card. Okay. I'm, like I said, I'm doing these cards as I'm the messages that I'm getting. So, and financial matters, when it comes to this person, and if it has anything to do with financial matters, this person is in there for that reason, which could be possibly an attorney or a lawyer, or something like that, to to straighten financial business out, with maybe inheritance, where's money going if anything happens. We want to make sure the family's covered, like that. This could be what this means in some of you Libra's lives. It's like you're putting together your will or something, or what you would like, where you would like the money to go, that because it looks to be plentiful. It could be where this person that we were talking about. It could also mean that if it's a business venture, it could be something to where there's contracts that need to be signed. It could be some of you Libras in entrepreneurship, and you need someone to go over paperwork to sign over for some work to be done to make this money that's here. And the Pentacles does, stress money and things, but I could see other things in it too. So it could be, where you Libras may be having a project that's coming up, and it needs to be evaluated real well, especially when it comes to the money part, to make sure it's in order. Okay. Now, for some of you Libras, and I'm looking at this as the Emperor, and I'm looking at the Emperor, and I'm feeling the Emperor is you, Libra. You are the Emperor. You are sitting on your throne. You are in charge and in command of your own life. And this is a good example for all of us. As I talk in some of my other videos beside these horoscope videos that I do, um, it's showing this man, strong, strong-minded, um, thoughtful of others and himself. He thinks he has something in his hand, and I'm feeling like what he has in his hand is his world that he created. Um, and he's perfectly happy and content with that. You see him stand there with the sword. He's sitting there. He's like, hey, this is my world. He's not trying to hurt anybody. He's not coming after anybody. He's just sitting, enjoying what he created. Everything around him is what he created. Everything in his life is what he created. You know, good friends, good people around him. It's all about, you being your own creator and making this world of what you want. If you can't think of what you want your life to be, guess what? There's going to be no life. And if it is a life, your life is going to be, you're going to be enslaved, because you're always going to be relying on others that already have a life. In some instances, that's what happens. You can find yourself in a situation where you're like under slavery because you don't have a life, or you don't have a place to stay, or you don't have this and you don't have that, but this other person have it. So I'm going to just jump on that. But it's going to be an imbalance, when that happens. Libras are all about balance. They're all about, they want their stuff together. A lot of you Libras out there has gotten your stuff together, and you like it together. You like balance. You like to think about things before you do it. You're a friendly, caring, loving person, and you do give, but you don't just jump out there and just give to anybody. You put good thought in it before you decide to turn any kind of money over to someone. It better be for a good reason before they do. But they are giving and caring people, helpful people. um but they're quiet, they're laid back, and they're in their own world. Because they're creating their world is why they're in their own world, is because they're too busy creating. And that's what we all need to do. I'm using this as an example for some of the videos that I do put out. Create your world, make your world, then sit back like the emperor, and just enjoy it. Enjoy your surroundings, enjoy the people that you allowed in your life, because these people enjoy and love you back. So you don't have to worry about any backstabbing or somebody trying to get you and this and that. You just be smart like the emperor, and use your mind and think, and create your world, and love yourself. People that love themselves are steadfast. They're steadfast in themselves. They keep going. They make it happen for themselves and others around them. It's just, they just have, Libras have that sense of ability about themselves. They're stable. So at this time, what I'm saying is, I'm looking at this as, Libras being, you're in a stable environment. A lot of you Libras out there, some of you Libras out there are acquiring a business or trying to get a business going, and you need some type of assistance with that. Somebody going over the paperwork, fine tooth comb, counseling, church, things like that for some of you Libras out there. Baby being born, news of a birth, of somebody pregnant, money or inheritance being, being shared amongst families by this person who was the creator, the emperor, the Libra guy. The Libra, this is Libra. This is you. This is a lot of you Libras out there who's got your stuff together. And you also, we have here the King of Pentacles. Okay, we're, like I said, we're talking man or woman, even like the emperor. You can be the empress too. You can be the queen of your world. Okay, you can create your what your world, what you want in your world. You can have good friends and good people around you, that'll do the right thing, and you don't have to worry about it. You can be the emperor or the empress of your world, and hold it in your hand, because that's what he's doing right there. He's got his world that he created in his hand, and he is sitting on what he created, and it is perfect to him. And that's how we all need to operate. And this to me here is telling me this person is, let's see here, this is the Knight. And the Knight could be, for a male or female, like I said, who we could be talking about, which is, I'm sorry, the King. This is the King of, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, this is the Knight of Pentacles here. So we're talking about like a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo, which, if you can see him, he's sitting there. What I'm getting, the messages off of this card is, who, they're really close to this, you Libras. This is like a close friend. It could be, to some of you Libras, it could be a relative, somebody that's very dependable, is somebody that you can call on when you need them for some type of help. And it's not necessarily money, but to some of you it could be money. It's there and available for you through this person, if it may be because this person is a very reliable friend or family member that you've known for a long time, and anytime you call on them, they're there. They're going to be there for you. They're very quiet and timid, real laid back person, sort of like a uh um uh like the Libras. They're pretty laid back people, and humbled, um and this could come in, like I said, a man or a woman. They're very reliable to you, Libras. You think very highly of them, they think very highly of you. And like I said, they're there on the call when you want, because hey, Libra is all about business. They're all about taking care of business, and the people around them in their world or in their circle are going to resonate the same way. They're going to be, understanding of what this person, when they call on them, what they want, and they're going to give them what they need for their help. So it's just a balance, because Libras love balance. They're balanced. And Libra, all I can say for you this for next month is just stability and balance is here for you. This is a good example for all of us to follow, of of our lives. Is just loving ourselves, truly loving who we are. Don't care about what the rest of the world thinks of us, or feels about us, regardless if it's religion or anything. It's all about you and inside of you, and how you feel about yourself, and how you create your world. You be that emperor or that empress, and create your world, and sit back and say, hey, this is my doing. I'm proud. But you ain't got to boast or brag. There's no boasting and bragging about it. It's because people can got eyes, they can see. Okay, so, and I know, a lot of you Libras, y'all don't you don't do no boasting and bragging and things like that. You're pretty well humble people. And so is this person, your friend. They're pretty humble, grounded, pretty quiet type people, very dependable and reliable. These two make a great combination for work partners. So for some of you uh Libras out there, this is a great friend or work partner shit here, that you two just click, and you're like, maybe could be even best friends to some of you Libras out there. He could be, he or she. It could be, y'all could just be that buddy couple. That's what I'm getting out of this whole thing. And everything, I see for Libra is going just fine. The way you want things to go is the way it's going, because that's what you're creating from in your mind, and that's what you're going to make happen. Okay, so with that said, I'm going to uh do a reading for you for the angel card reading, and this is for Raphael, the healing cards. Okay, so I'm just going to pull one card from this, and just that'll finish up the reading for March for you Libras. And let's see what we get for you. It's saying for you Libras, a lot of you Libras out there, to leave this stressful situation behind. So, if there's anything beside what I saw was, everything going smoothly in a lot of you Libras' lives. If anything does come up, just leave that stressful. If it causes you any stress or strain, you just keep it rolling, keep it moving. Move on away from it. And I know you Virgos, I know you will do that. You have no problem. If is there somebody gonna cause you stress or strain, you guys are out. you know, you're gone, because you just don't fool around with a lot of things that's stressful, or or people that put you in a stressful situation. You move away quickly from them. So, you know, they showed you that card. Maybe there's a couple Libras out there that may have ran into a stressful situation. They're, just telling you to, just get gone. Just leave it. That's all you got to do, and just get back into your own little thing. So I hope that helped. I hope it resonated with a lot of you Libras out there. Everything's going fine and smooth for you, and keep it that way. Far as what they're saying, anything stressful comes up, in your smooth, nice little world there, you just leave it alone. Just leave it and let it go. Okay? So, with that said, thank you so much for viewing my videos. I do hope it helps a lot. Leave your comments, subscribe, and like. I appreciate all my subscribers. Every day I turn on my email, there's subscriber after subscriber. It just is, it just makes me feel good, and makes me know for sure that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Even though I waited half of my life, most of my life, I was just afraid. I was afraid of my gift. I was afraid to be different. I wanted to fit in for some reason, but now I don't care. If you know what I mean, I don't care. I'm going to do the gift that was planted. I'm going to birth this baby that the Lord planted in me before I was even thought of. I'm, putting it out, whatever it is. It don't have to be, I don't have to be nobody famous or anything. Like I said, I'm simply love. I'm going to keep it simple with love. That's all there is. You're not going to see none of my videos with all these captions going on and all these balloons going off before the video starts, and putting all kind of stuff out there to, glim and glamour, because you know what? That's not what any I don't feel as though that's necessary myself, my own opinion. I think getting to the root of things, just saying what needs to be said, and roll with that, and I do hope, some of you, who may need a personal reading, just, get my information from below, and, we'll go from there. I'm just here to keep it real. I'm here to, I've been through things, in life myself, and, maybe, when I do my side videos, I, kind of get into that and let people know, I'm for real. I'm not here to play around. I played around half my life and wasted half my life. Now I'm really into this. I'm spiritually transformed, and it's still, a daily thing that I have to do. And the more and more I do it, the more and more things the Most High God reveals in me that was already there. It's just awakening, and giving birth to it. And giving that birth is giving birth, and it's sharing it. I'm here to share it. And it's all about love, as far as I'm concerned. So I'm going to end it with my favorite saying: love is all there is, and love is all there ever be. Thank you for tuning in. Bye bye. See you next month.